there's that Jeep I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. I got it on camera.
Man. First thing this morning.
So we are on day 2. This is the last day of the Jeep Jamboree. Trail yesterday was absolutely amazing. It was a lot of fun, a lot of articulation, and like I said, we're still in the Mojave. We're not actually in my Jeep. We're rocking in the Armalite vehicle, which is an amazing. It does a great job. I had a Mojave on 38s, and it's a great platform. So, but yeah, we are doing Cumberlands today. I'm not sure how the trail is, so it should be a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool thing to actually go through. But there are, I think, how many Jeeps are in here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably like almost 15 Jeeps or so. So this is actually kind of a bigger group than yesterday. But I'm actually really surprised on how many 2-doors are down here. A lot of them are a lot of older ones. You get to see some newer ones, but a lot of them are some of the older ones. So like we have this one, I saw them actually working on it. It's kind of cool how this exhaust is actually coming out from the side. You know, this one's on leaf springs. You know, we have basically a stock. We got a little mod here. Looks like they're on 37s and 38s. But you know, like I said before, I mean, it's really cool on how Jeep Jamboree puts these events on for especially a lot of newer people. There's some people that's never even wheeled before. I met a couple people that it was basically their first time. They just bought their Jeep last year or maybe a few months ago, and this is what they wanted to see, what the Jeep life is like. So it's really cool on how they actually go about you know, helping people out and getting really comfortable with their Jeeps and their rigs, and you know, kind of help, you know, promote, you know, safe driving and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But like I said, we are in Pete's Jeep, the Armalite vehicle, and with the goat fabs. They make all sorts of rock sliders. Probably these are amazing. But let's take a walk and see what we can actually find here. He's got a tree stuck right in the back.
I think he might be a dead snake.
guess I'm going to be experiencing the first time of Buc-ee's. You hear all about it and how big and massive Buc-ee's is. So I guess we're going to experience it. For the Jeep Jamboree, it was amazing. For the getaway Cumberland, never been there before, and apparently it's one of the biggest jamborees that they actually own or do, which is kind of surprising. I thought the Rubicon would be the biggest just because of the name and with Jeep, but apparently an understanding that actually this is one of the biggest one. There is a total wise of 275 Jeeps, if I'm not mistaken, so there's quite a bit of Jeeps, and like over 300 people there. They put on some good food. It's just a good atmosphere, especially if you like to just get out and trail your rig with a guide and trying to learn more about your vehicle. It is a fantastic way to learn it, especially if you're new, and it's fantastic for somebody that is brand new stock vehicle to go learn your rig. It is a perfect spot to learn. If you have experience, you're gonna still have fun. You can pick whatever lines or what kind of trails you want to go on, and it's pretty cool that they also tell you the ratings of it. Yeah, that could be perceptible on what is a 5 and what's a 6 or what's a 7. A 7 could be a 5 and a 5 could be a 7. And it also goes on your experience. But it is a great way to start. It is just to go get out there and meet new people, meet new friends. The off-roading industry, I've met some of my best friends through. My buddy Pete that's in front of me right now has been my best friend for years now, and I talk to him almost, I won't say every day, but we talk quite often, and he lives a state away from me, so I've met some really good people through here, met some really good contacts. If I need help or they need help, they know we'll always be there for each other. So it is kind of a cool experience on how well you guys make friends and how long they last for eternity. So it is great. So fantastic. I love it. So, but yeah, we're headed to Buc-ee's right now, and let's go see what it's about. Go ahead. I'll say it's cheap down here.
Yeah, buddy.
Versus Illinois, where it's like $4 still.
And no semi-trucks allowed here.
No semi-trucks?
You get on selfie mode?
Oh yeah, it's on selfie mode. We made it to a Buc-ee's.
No sound. Buc-ee's! Woo!
You ever been inside of a Buc-ee's? It's kind of crazy. Nice hat. Dude, this is, they have an outdoor section. it's pretty wild. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We found patches. Buc-ee's was crazy. I've never been to Buc-ee's. This is the first time here. I got some Buc-ee patches. It's kind of cool. So we'll stick these on top of on our little headliners here. I think it's kind of cool. I'm not really big into ducks, but I like patches. But yeah, Buc-ee's is nuts. They have, I can't tell you how many gas pumps they have. It's incredible. There's probably over, probably 75 gas pumps, and I've never been to a Buc-ee's, like I said before. So to me, this is all brand new. It's kind of cool. Pretty neat to I guess, experience. I guess bigger than a super Walmart almost, but it's cool. So let's head back home. Peace out, brother. To me, it's amazing how one thing that you think is just your hobby that you enjoy doing, and you go and do it, you go out and do something, then you meet people, the most randomest things in the world, like a little Jeep event or just an off-road trail and anything like that. You become friends, you start talking, then all of a sudden, you know, 7, 8 years later, almost 10 years or whatever, it's like they become family. It's, to me, is mind-blowing, and it's just crazy how things work out. And I'm very appreciative of all my Jeep friends, all my off-road friends. Yeah, they've seen that I've got rid of Jeeps. They all understand why, and you know, they always invited me when I didn't have a Jeep or an off-road rig. And then every time I would have an off-road rig, they would be the first persons to always ask, "Hey, we're going out, you want to go with?" And usually I can always make it work. But it's just amazing how much more friendship and we can become more of a family. So, you know, between the Jeeps and the ZR2, I have not only just friends, I made a lot of family. To me, that's important. It's always incredible. I've wheeled all over the U.S. with most of them, between Michigan to Moab, Utah, to you know, wherever. It's, to me, that's awesome, and it's just crazy on how things always work out. You know, we're always there to help each other. We're always there to support each other, and it's just to me, it's just awesome to see that friendship grow into family. You know, so to me that's awesome, and really the heart of this. It's not the vehicle you're driving. It's not the what your beliefs are, politics or anything like that. It's, we have one thing in common, and that is, let's get out and enjoy what we all love. You know, so it's, to me, that's amazing. Even though that most of my friends, we all agree on probably about 90% of everything. So, but it's a family. So it's amazing. There will always be, you know, they'll always be there for me, and I'll always be there for them. And I'm always growing to meet people and stuff like that, and grow that circle. So I greatly appreciate it. That is one thing that I really like about the Jeep Jamborees, is that you make some incredible friends, and it turns into family. And the next thing you're doing 6 other Jamborees with everybody, in that, maybe that same group that you were doing a while back. So that's it. So let me know if you guys have done a Jeep Jamboree or your next off-road trail. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys that watch my videos. Hope you guys like it, and keep on watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.